Good morning. Happy Vlogmas day one. It is really happening. I'm so excited. If you can't tell by like the little hints all around, we have already decorated for Christmas. We actually decorated. We did the bulk of our decorating in the beginning of November, and then there were bits and pieces that I finished up yesterday. I think I'm going to show you guys my decorations later tonight when the sun goes down and there's a lot of light involved, and I just feel like you won't get the full effect if the sun is out. But I'm in my Christmas PJs. I got them from Old Navy, as you do. And yeah, I'm drinking my holiday coffee. My toast is ready. You guys. Are you excited for Vlogmas? Are you so excited? She's actually probably not excited because she does have to go to the vet today. But that's at like 3:30. So that's the only thing we have on the agenda. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my morning dose of all of my medicines, which that's fun. And then I'm going to watch Steph Bohr's Vlogmas from last year to get more into the Christmas spirit. How do you feel about Vlogmas? Do you have any thoughts? Oh. He's like, no, just thoughts of destruction and chaos. Any thoughts on Vlogmas? You're cute up there. Any? What is going on? Oh, okay. He's a very talkative cat. He likes to grab my hands. I had to document that even though I haven't vacuumed yet today. I had to document that because they never lay down that close to each other. Never. My cat Kenobi terrorizes Leia. Like he will try to play with her and she freaks out because his claws are so much sharper than hers. And she's like, how do you move so fast? Because he's much faster than she is in the house. If they were to go outside, she'd beat him. But he doesn't go outside, so. Okay, hello again. It's been a couple of seconds for you, but it's been a few hours for me. Like I mentioned earlier, we have to take Leia to the vet. It's basically like a normal checkup and she needs to get updated on all of her shots. But she also has a cut on her ear that she gave to herself. Her ears were bothering her and she does not like to let us clean them. It turns into literally us chasing her around the house every time we try, which we are mostly able to clean them, but not good enough. They still bother her and she will scratch and scratch. And she ended up cutting open her ear with her paws, like with her claws. And we've trimmed her nails, we've cleaned, but she, like anytime her ears bother her and she like wags her ears, sometimes it'll split back open like a scab just opening back up. And so hopefully they will also look at that today because we've cleaned it. We've like bandages don't really work. It's like on the tip of her ear. I don't know. We've tried a couple of things. So hopefully they can help us out with that. But yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. And then I don't know what my plan is for the rest of the evening. It is Sunday and it is the official last day of Thanksgiving break for me. In case you didn't know, I am a teacher. And so I have to go back tomorrow full time, which, you know, the good thing is I only have 3 weeks between now and winter break, and I'm taking one of those days off. So I'm really only working 14 days before I get 2 weeks off again. So like, I can't complain too much. But this week was definitely a necessity for me just to like recoup and re-energize myself, because I was feeling so burnt out just as a first year teacher. The first quarter, start of the second quarter, like it's just a lot that I was not prepared for. And I'm actually really excited because this is my 3rd vlogmas, which is cool. My first vlogmas was a fail, but it's okay. My second vlogmas was a success. And I still like to go back and look at some of those vlogs because I graduated. We traveled to, I almost said New Mexico. We traveled to Arizona for Christmas. My sister came to town. We did a lot of fun things. So I do like to go back and watch those, just for like the memories of it. And so I'm really excited to see what this month has in store for me now that I am a full-time 3rd grade teacher. I don't know what this month has in store for me. I've never been a full teacher during this time because last year I think I only student taught up until like December 8th, so I didn't even get to really participate in all of the fun festivities leading up to the break. So I'm excited. Still nervous, but I'm excited. Yeah. She said, okay. Good girl. Okay, we're at the grocery store now. I just came in by myself because I forgot some things I needed for dinner. So that's what I'm doing. Welcome back to my kitchen. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've filmed in my kitchen. And so in the spirit of Vlogmas, I felt like vlogging what we're making for dinner tonight because it's actually, well, okay, it's not really a personal recipe. Like it is, but it isn't. There's a story behind it, which I won't get into, but it's called petty chicken. And we haven't made it in a really long time, so I'm gonna make it tonight because we thought about it. But it's basically chicken that's baked with a bunch of stuff on it. And then on the side, I'm doing zucchini, which I still need to chop. And then bonza rice. And this is the garlic one. If you've never tried this, I actually like this way more than their pasta or their mac and cheese. Let me get all the ingredients first and then I'll tell you what we're doing. All right, so before I do anything, I'm gonna make my seasoning blend that I'm gonna use because I find that once I do that, everything else is just a lot easier. And then I'm gonna prep the veggies. We're doing zucchini, so I have zucchinis, and I think I have 3 large ones. I think I'm just gonna make all 3 and then save them for my lunches throughout the week. I think that's what I'll do. And I might just bake those with the chicken, or I'll do them on the stovetop. I haven't decided. But the base of this recipe, you'll need chicken. I'm doing thinly sliced chicken breast because they cook a lot quicker. So I'm doing that. You need mayo, which is a controversial ingredient to use in any recipe. I understand, but it works for this one. You need Parmesan, and you need like the shredded, like grated Parmesan, which I'll show you when we get to that step. And then you need ranch seasoning. I'm not joking. You need ranch seasoning. You also need salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, smoked paprika. None of that was in the original recipe, but I added it because it's better. And then yeah, you just kind of season the chicken, coat it with the mayo. I mix the ranch and the mayo together because that makes more sense to me. And then you put some Parmesan on it, and then you do some breadcrumbs. I normally toast the breadcrumbs first, but I got seasoned ones this time, so I'm gonna look at them and see what I think about them, and then I might season them first, because that's what I used to do. But then you put breadcrumbs and then a little bit more Parmesan, and then you bake it, and then it's good. And then I'll do the zucchini and the rice however I normally do it. All right, so in addition to all of the before mentioned seasonings, I also did a little bit of citrusy garlic. This is from Trader Joe's. It's really good. Just adds like a brightness to it, which I really like. And then I added some of this. I don't remember where we got this. Probably Tom Thumb, but it's a meat dry rub, but I use it to season some of my food. So I don't know if that means anything or matters at all, but it's the Dirty Bird one and it just goes really well with chicken, so. Okay, so I've made the decision that I'm gonna cook the zucchini separately because that is how much zucchini was produced. That's a lot. So I have a smaller baking dish. If you see, I have a long one and a big and a small one, a big one and a small one. I'm going to toss these in that one and then pop them in the oven, but I need to preheat the oven. This is a very chaotic cooking with Brianna episode. All right, so I've seasoned my zucchini. It's hard to point. I've seasoned my zucchini. Isn't this little salt holder super cute? But now I'm gonna move on to the chicken. So we just bought thinly sliced chicken breast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to pop it onto the cutting board so I can season it. And then I'm going to pop it onto, what is that called? The baking dish. All right, I'm back. So normally I would toast the breadcrumbs like I said, but look at them. Like, they look fine. They're not toasted, but they're seasoned, so I don't have to season them. And they're the right texture. So I don't think that I'm gonna toast them. Normally I would, but I'm not going to today. So this is what we're working with. So now I'm going to flip them and then add more of the seasoning on top and then any additional seasonings. And then I'm gonna make the mayo mixture and I'll show you that and we'll get cooking. I'm also, sorry, you can probably hear Leia eating. I'm also like really excited to show you guys our decorations. I'm like, got home from the vet and immediately went and turned on all the lights. I'm really excited to show you guys. I need to wash these beautiful hands. Okay, I'm gonna wipe down my surface. Leia is slurping some water. Okay. For the mayo mixture, I'm using light mayo. You can use light mayo, regular mayo, flavored mayo, vegan mayo, which it's chicken, so like you do you, but I don't really measure. You just want enough to like thinly coat all of the chicken. That looks like a third, no, like a fourth cup. I'm gonna add a little bit more. So this is about as much mayo, and I might not use all of it. That might be wasting, but I'm gonna add my mayo, or no, I'm gonna add my ranch seasoning, which in the original recipe that I was taught, and I wasn't taught, that sounds, it was like someone I knew was making the recipe in front of me. And like as it was being made, I was like thinking to myself of ways that I could improve it, and then this person did me wrong and I decided to improve it. So that's the story on why it's called petty chicken. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna add this mayo mixture, which you're just doing like a thin layer on the chicken. Oh, let me get the Parmesan. You're gonna do a thin layer of the mayo on the chicken. Then you're gonna add Parmesan. This is like shredded. Can you tell? They're like thick shreds. You're gonna add a little bit of that, breadcrumbs, add more Parmesan, and then you should be good. Okay, so while the chicken is in the oven and before I start on the rice, I'm not filming you, before I go work on the rice, I'm gonna show you my decorations because I'm too excited and I have to show you now. So starting at the front door, we have the bow, which I had last year. That did not change. It's still there. Looking over here, we did put up our tree this year. Very glamorous, very gorgeous. Our stockings are still over there. That's where they were last year. We don't have a fireplace, so that's where they go. This is where it gets exciting in my opinion, because this is all new. All of this is brand new. So these trees that light up are from my mom. She gifted them to me because she didn't use them anymore. We just have some roses. This is a table, candle. We have Santa. Here, let me turn the light on. Santa, isn't he so cute? He's Carpenter Santa. Love it. And then we have a 12 days of Christmas.
You know who else was a carpenter? Jesus.
We have a 12 days of Christmas. It's not a, I guess painting is what it would be, painting. So that is one of my favorite things that we have because it's so cute. But yeah, so this whole table, my bookshelf, we had to scoot over this year, but this garland is brand new. It was like $4. Kind of looks like it was $4, but it's fine. Some classic stuff from last year. We got the snowman, the little tea light holder, yeah, all of that for the most part is the same. In the kitchen, we have bows. That was a fun little addition this year. I was really excited about that. And then we have lots of light over here. Lots of light.
Lights. Camera. Okay. Start over.
Okay. You have to start talking. I'm getting nervous.
No. Okay, lights. There's lights. So we hung them. Kenobi chewed through our first batch.
Yeah.
And they were perfectly aligned. All these little command hooks. But now they're not. So we got these little crosses here. But they have some fancy little
settings.
They're too...
All the flashing ones are too fast.
A little much.
Just a little. Just a little bit.
So,
yeah, there's that. And then we have a nativity scene painting. That one's new. Or print? No, painting. I can never tell the difference between print and...
I don't know.
Because I'm dumb. But, so there's that. And then over here we have our Christmas village. The mantle's a little crowded because we have new... router modem? Yeah, we have new ones. Both. So it's a little bit more cramped this year. And then there's another one of those trees. Up here we have the garland that I bought last year, except I figured out which batteries go in it, which I could have figured out last year, but I actually took the time to figure it out this year. And so now that one lights up too. We have a new bookshelf. It's very messy, so I'm not going to show you, but we have an angel and a cardinal. I was really into the cardinal this year for some reason. Not sure why, but I was. And then my coffee stand. This snowman is new. We named him Frosty because we're very creative. And then my gingerbread painting from last year that I kind of want to make a new one of, but it's fine. Another snowman tree. And then my favorite addition is my holiday coffee. Moving into the hallway, we have my countdown calendar. Started it at 1, as one does. We have a wreath hanging at the end of the hallway. Looks a little funky, not sure why it looks like that, but it's there. Into the bathroom, dark bathroom, we have one of these Christmas lights. I'll turn the lights on. Then we have another nativity type scene hanging in the bathroom. I'm not going to show you because the floor is a little dirty, but we also have a peppermint bath mat. And then we have a basket holding our toilet paper. Very aesthetic, very chic. I know. I think that's it. But in my opinion, it's much better than last year. Definitely a step up. Definitely a step up. Oh, I've changed and I put my hair up because it's hot in here now, but we're gonna do a taste test.
It's just so hot.
Live on camera. Because again, I haven't made this in years. So we're gonna taste it. Are you tasting it? Oh, he's tasting it. He's tasting something.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to act up. Oh my god. That's ridiculous, dude.
I think toasting the breadcrumbs would have been better because I didn't do that this time. But considering how thin these are and how long I cooked them,
Yeah.
they're not dry. So, okay, there's that. I already tried the pasta, like it's like orzo in my opinion. It's good, but we're gonna try the zucchini. It was a little crowded in that pan, so I don't know. It's not as soft as I would have liked it, but it's not bad. Flavor-wise, it's good. Overall, what would you rate this out of 10?
What?
What would you rate the whole meal out of 10?
8.5.
8.5? Okay.
I
Well,
haven't tried everything yet, but
8.5. Zucchini is not the best. Zucchini could have been better. But it's well seasoned for all of you out there. It's well seasoned. And it's a little crunchy from the breadcrumbs, not because I overcooked it. All right, I'm in the bathroom now. I'm gonna wash my face. It doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup right now, but I am. My skin is just so bad. So I'm gonna wash my face and get ready for bed, and then I think I'm gonna, well, I need to double check what I'm teaching tomorrow because I planned it before I went on break, but that was 9 days ago that I last looked at it, so I need to look at it again, make sure that I am all set. Tomorrow's probably going to be mostly routines and procedures again, just because it's the first long break that the kids have had away from the classroom, so that'll probably be the biggest thing that we do. But yeah, I just need to double check curriculum-wise what I'm working with tomorrow, and then I don't know, I might edit this, might read, who knows. I'm feeling good. Sam really hyped me up with that meal, so I'm feeling good about myself right now. So I'm like, I can do anything I want to, anything I put my mind to. All right, I know the lighting is bad, but I keep running out of storage, so I have to make this outro very quick. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you stayed until the end, that's really awesome. I cannot wait to vlog this week while I'm at work, even though I'm a little nervous to go back. We'll see how it goes. But yes, thank you so much for watching this far into the vlog if you did. If you want to see what the rest of my month has in store, just keep watching. I can't wait to look back on all the memories that I make this month and just reminisce the same way that I do with Vlogmas 2020 and Vlogmas 2023. So Vlogmas 2024, here we go. Good night.